the fan is on, there's no telling what kind of situation that's going to cause. I think I'm going to do a series. I'm sick of this timeline. And I'm going to try to put things on Rumble instead of YouTube if they're more complaining and about life and what's going on. Because I need to get back to doing, you know. Anyway, this timeline is pissing me off. This morning, I went to McDonald's. I have here, which I haven't eaten yet. I took 2 bites. I have here what, since time began. See, I took 2 bites. But it's what we call a sausage McMuffin with egg. Okay. I'm old. I understand that. I understand a lot of times I'm talking to people 20 years younger than me. I get that too. Okay? So, here's my morning beverage. I do the pinky thing by accident. I'm not fancy. So, this is the second time in about a week or a week and a half where I've been standing there waiting for my order. Now, I order on the kiosk, right? I use the app, I order on the kiosk, I get my points, and I will order the sausage McMuffin with egg for $2 and a large soda. I've been doing this for a long time. I've also been going to McDonald's my whole life, as far as I remember. So, in the last 2 weeks, I'm standing there waiting for my order, and somebody says, I'm trying to remember exactly how they say it. They say it something like, sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin. And then I'm sitting there going, is that me? And then everybody's looking at me like I'm stupid. And people are looking at me like I'm stupid a lot lately. And it's like, just because I don't think like you, or just because my brain isn't in your brain, doesn't make me stupid. But that's okay. Because I know everybody else is stupid. So this isn't like the last week. This is what I'm saying. And I don't think it's the same McDonald's. Sausage, egg and cheese on a muffin. And I'm standing there. Because here's what's been going on for a long time. I've gone to McDonald's. You order on the kiosk. Either it gives you a receipt or it doesn't. But it gives you a number. So I've been remembering my number, standing there, minding my business and waiting to hear my number for a long time. Okay. But sometimes they'll say what your food is all of a sudden. Which more than one person can have the same food. But that's okay. But twice in a week, they're saying sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin, and they're looking around, and then they're looking at me like I'm stupid. And I'm like, I ordered a sausage McMuffin with egg. Is that what I ordered? Okay, sausage, egg, and cheese on my... Okay, I guess that's me. Nobody... Well, today I was ordered 660. Like I said, I've been remembering my numbers. But they're all looking at me like I'm stupid. All the people in the thing. And I'm just like, so I'm saying to myself, this is the second time this happened in like a week. The whole history of my life, it's been called a sausage McMuffin, if you get it without the egg. And then it's called a sausage McMuffin with egg. What happened to saying McMuffin? Because I like saying McMuffin. Sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin sounds like they're trying to make it sound more like an actual breakfast than a sandwich. So I'm just like, and that's bothering me because everybody's looking at me like I'm stupid. Then I'm getting my soda and they're looking at me like I'm doing something to them by getting my soda. I really can't stand people anymore. There's something with me and people where it's just like, I am like over it because a lot of people are acting like I'm stupid and they don't understand me. But it's like, I'm not doing that to you and I'm not calling you stupid and I'm not looking at you like you're an idiot. So what's going on now with people? Anyway, so I'm thinking I should go and ask them if they're saying it different for some reason. Like if McDonald's is making them say, I think I'm saying it the way they said it. Sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin. So I'm like, no, leave. And then I'm like literally standing in the doorway holding the door thinking about it. Should I go back and ask? So I go back and ask. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. even have time to pause. So anyway, I sneezed. I'll take it out. So I go back and I ask, I think it's the manager kid because he's got the magical blue shirt, but he's still wearing a mask. So I can barely hear him. So I said, is McDonald's making you guys say sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin or whatever you're saying? Because for my whole life, it's been sausage McMuffin. And I'm getting confused. And I'm just like, why are they saying so? He's like, oh, no. Well, no, it's because it's got the egg. He's like, oh, no. Like, he's explaining to me. Every time I ask a question, because I know things one way, people explain to me like I'm stupid. No, sausage McMuffin doesn't have an egg in it. Oh, okay. Yes, that's why it used to be called sausage McMuffin with egg. But I'm the stupid one. So, okay. He's like, oh, it's been like that. Now, it's been like that. I know I'm talking to people 20 years younger than me. It's been like that. You can't say it's been like that if things have been going on for a little while. You can't say it's been like that if things have been only since 2023. It's been like that means it's been like that since the dawn of time. When the dinosaurs went to McDonald's, it was like that. So you can't say it's been like that unless it's been a really long time. Okay? It can't just be recently. Because in the grand history of sausage McMuffins with egg, now, when did they come out? I don't know. But they existed when I was I have, like I said, the monolith of my life is the years I was in New York. So I was in New York for the 90s. So when I compare what I'm going through now to the past, I compare it to the years before that. So before I went to college, when I lived in this house, I compare things and I'm like, okay, I understand. I don't compare my life here to New York because things in New York work. Things in a backwards place don't work. We know that. So, and I'm not saying they work perfectly in New York either, but there's a huge difference. So when somebody says, when I say the way it used to be, I'm talking about when I basically before I graduated from high school. I'm fairly certain there was sausage McMuffins with egg before I graduated from high school. So if we're saying, so I graduated from high school in 1991. I forgot what year this is. So 30 years ago, in 30 years time, whenever people, you and your friends started saying sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin, that's not the majority of 30 years. It's not even close. So it's been like that. I understand this is an issue of syntax and the way people speak, but it's not even just young people anymore. So I'm not saying, oh, if I was talking to old people like myself, if I was talking to fellow Gen X's, because most Gen X's, like I said, they had children who went to college, and it's the children who talk like this. So the children are now in their 20s of the Gen X's. I didn't have the children, but Gen X's, a lot of them who had children who were educated the way people have been educated in the last 20 years, got educated by their children, and now in order for their children to like them, they act like the children and they talk the way the children talk and they go along with the children's bullshit to not be the evil parents that they had or some shit. I don't know. But it's a sausage McMuffin with egg. I'm going to say sausage McMuffin with egg until the day I die. Maybe today will be that day. Who knows? You don't know the hour and shit. And what is it? The day or the hour? Who knows? But to the day I die, it's a sausage McMuffin with egg. If I went to the store and bought English muffins and sausage patties and eggs and cheese, and I made one in my own house and ate it, and somebody later on said to me, oh, what'd you have for breakfast this morning? I'd say sausage McMuffin with egg. Even though I'm not McDonald's, I didn't cook it at McDonald's, I didn't buy it from McDonald's, I would still call it that because it's what it is. Sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin sounds like you're trying to act like that's somehow nutritious. Or so you're trying to make it fancier than what it is. And there's nothing wrong with the way it has been all these years. Somebody is going to tell me, oh no, I always called it the sausage McMuffin with egg. Back in 1985, a sausage, no, yeah, I always called it the sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin. Always. Just like I always said, what do people always say now? Like, just like I was always trying to be the best version of myself, and just like, whenever a person, I don't care who you are, when you say the current jargon, I'm over you, and that should be a whole nother topic. So this was my, I hate this timeline. I can't interact with human beings. This is like, I woke up, I put on sneakers, I went over there. This is yesterday's shirt. I went over there, got this stuff, and came home. I ordered on the kiosk. So I didn't actually speak to anybody until they were all staring at me. And I didn't even speak to her. I just was like, okay, that must be me, and I got it. I only spoke to the manager kid when I asked what it was. So this is what I'm saying. My first interactions with people 99.9% of the time are bad. This is why I want to go back in the house. I don't want to talk to anybody. It's not that it's bad, it's just more of the shit where I'm like, I don't belong here, I'm on the wrong timeline. I mean, I've been on this planet. It can't be that the planet all changed. I must have switched into the shitty timeline. Must have. And there's a lot more of that I have to say, but it's a sausage McMuffin with egg. Don't start shit with me.